Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. And today, I guess I'm going to entitle this Morris Man Thoughts for the Day. Because, sometimes I kind of veer off from the music thing because there's some things that I feel that are just as important, or actually more important than the music. And that is insight and knowledge. You can't put a price on obtaining knowledge. And a lot of times, depending on what's going to happen within the first 2 hours of me getting up, it's going to kind of determine my day. Is it going to be a good day? Is it going to be just an okay day? Is it going to be a messed up day? And today is kind of a messed up day in a sense because this is what I encountered this morning. And those who know me personally know I got a real soft spot in my heart for kids. They're innocent, they're beautiful, they bring a lot of joy to your life. And it was raining really bad here today, to the point where, because normally my routine is I get up, get my wife her paper before she goes off to work. So when I got up, she said, "Don't worry about getting the paper because I get it when I get to my destination because it's really bad." So when she says that, you know that the weather's really jacked. But actually, I got up and I went anyway. It's like, it's not a big deal. I got to get out anyway. I got some stuff I need to do. So I get out there to run my errands. It's raining really bad. And I don't like to drive when it's really raining real bad because the visibility is really horrible. But sometimes you don't have that option. So I'm out there, it's raining coming down. And then out of the midst of the rain, a small figure appeared as I'm driving. I'm like, what is that? And then upon further inspection, it was a little girl, no umbrella, inappropriately dressed, no one around to take her where she got to go because she's going to school. And I said to myself, what kind of people send their kids out in this by themselves? Because, I coined a phrase about 2 weeks ago. I call it the busy broke people. You're so busy, but you're always broke. If you're so busy and always busy and broke, something wrong. Something wrong with your game plan. I'm saying to myself, how do you get so busy that you can't make sure that your small child, female girl, gets to school safely? Because if you're that busy, you should be able to pay somebody to make sure that your kids get back and forth. And this particular day, there's usually kind of a crossing guard kind of guy that's at this intersection. And he was not there today, because he would have kind of made sure that she got to her destination safely because she had like 4 or 5 blocks to walk. And this was a little girl. And I'm saying to myself, what is wrong now with the family structure that you send your babies out there unattended? There would have been no way in hell that I would have sent my daughter out there at that age. I don't want to send her out there like that. Now she's grown. She's a grown woman now. And I'm like, we make sure that she has a car because we don't want her walking 5, 6, 7 blocks down the street. And you should be able to do that. But, it's really, I imagine it's really rough being a woman, because they got to deal with extra stuff that men don't. Our worst case scenario, if we walking down the street, somebody approaches, they want to take our stuff, kick our ass, that's it. They don't want to drag us off to an undisclosed location and pull our clothes off and violate our bodies. I can't imagine that feeling that someone violates your body. And I imagine that you never get over that as a female, so, you would think, because you don't even want your little boys out there at that age by themselves, but you would think that you definitely don't want your little girls out there. And where are you again that you're so blank and busy that you can't make sure that your little girl gets to school? I don't understand it. It's obviously a different era. And I'm just going to say this, and this is purely assumption because I don't know, that the majority of these little kids, they ain't got their father in the house. Father's not there, was probably never there, and he's been replaced with grandmama. The surrogate father, that's another phrase I didn't coin, over the last couple of years. We need to get our act together because our kids depend on us, and we don't want to fail our kids. We don't want to send a 7-year-old out there to walk 6 blocks by herself in the pouring rain without an umbrella. That really upset me today when I seen that because I'm like, what happened to how it used to be? And I know that nothing stays the same, and it doesn't, it just doesn't stay the same. But I would like to think or like to believe that it gets better, because I mean, technology leaps and bounds. I'm sitting here looking at a 52-inch TV screen back in the day, 70s. I was watching the 9-inch with 4, 5, 6 brothers and sisters huddled around it, little antenna sticking out the back because we didn't broke the antenna. Now we got pliers to turn the knob because we didn't broke the knob off. So I'm like, technology has taken leaps and bounds. So why can't mankind do the same as far as having love for our fellow man? Taking care of our kids, making sure that they're safe. Again, no way in hell that I would have let my daughter, then or now, walk that distance by herself in the pouring rain, no umbrella, no pants on. She like a little, I guess, grammar school uniform or whatever. And unfortunately, we live in an era where, 20 years ago, it would have been acceptable and the norm for somebody just to help that child. Get in the car, take you to school, You ain't got to worry about nothing, but unfortunately, you can't do that anymore. Even if your intentions are honorable and innocent, people look at you and it's like, oh, look at that strange dude putting that girl in that car. I better call the police, And in most cases, you should, because in some cases, it's not what you think it is or what you hope it to be. But I just thought I would post this video because that just really kind of disturbed me today. I'm like, we got to protect our babies. If we don't do anything else in life, not make a lot of money and do all these other things. At least when you leave here, people can say, he took care of his kids, man. He didn't have that much money, but, he made sure that they had what they needed and he protected them. That's the least that we can do. So it's just sad, And I just thought I'd post my thought for today. So until next time, thanks for watching. Take care.